Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Oh my gosh, it feels like I haven't been on here in like forever. It probably, to be honest, probably has been kind of like forever. It's just holidays. I love them so much, but work sucks every ounce of holiday anything in me, and all my time away too. But now the holidays are over and we're much slower, so that should definitely be better, and I'll be back because I have so many ideas now. At least all that time that I had off from not uploading, which sucked a lot. Now that I have more ideas and stuff like that. I mean, it might come a little bit like later, so technically I was really good at putting up the first week of like my favorites. So this one is going to be my December favorites. No, it's January. We're getting into that. And I want to do like a year favorites too, because I feel like I found so much stuff over this last year that I had never either either heard about or used before. So I really want to get that on here just to kind of like share all the cool stuff that I found with you too. But I figured I'd start off with something a little bit shorter and do my favorites for this month. So I'm going to go ahead and get right into that because I'm so excited. Let's see what I want to start with. Let's just go with lip products. Oh my gosh, I wasn't sure about this, but I kind of went on a whim, like right after like Black Friday or so. I went on and got the Lime Crime Velveteen, and I got the shade Cashmere. Ugh, I cannot tell you how happy I am about this color, because I kid you not, it is amazing. So good. And I was so shocked. It's one of those things where you take a chance, and then if it turns out well, you're like, oh my gosh, where have you been my whole entire life? That is the perfect color. I mean, obviously it's not for everybody, but I am obsessed. It is like this beautiful, it's like the perfect color. When they call it grayish, it's so perfect because it has that undertone of like some gray in it, but it's beige, and it's just this amazing nude. And I feel like, in my opinion, like seeing pictures of it on other people's like feeds on Instagram or anything like that, I feel like it kind of morphs just slightly on everybody's skin tone, which I love. I think that it's awesome when a product can adapt to your specific skin tone. On me, the gray definitely shows up a little bit more than I've seen on other people, which I don't mind at all. I think it's so awesome, especially if you have like a brighter or like more dramatic eye look and you just want to do something more natural with the lips. This color is so awesome. Sorry, I feel like I'm so out of breath. I talk so fast when I get excited. Okay, anyway, the formula is so good. So good. Honestly, I think the only reason I even retouched it throughout the day when I was at work was just because, like, you know, like in that little inner rim right here, it kind of, that's where it starts to fade, at least for me, the quickest. So, but that was the only thing I had to retouch because the color stayed on all day. So good. It's very similar to formula of the Kat Von D liquid, the everlasting lipsticks. Formula of those is awesome too. And I did go ahead, and since they fully restocked all the Velvetines on Lime Creme the other day or so, I went ahead and got Utopia and Wicked, which I've been wanting for months now, that it was just always out. So I went ahead and bought both of those. When those come in, I'll probably include them either in a look or a haul, because the formula of these is amazing. Like, if you haven't tried any, it is so good. And I think there's like 10 or 12 colors. Really good. And then this one is a staple. This is my favorite chapstick of life. This is the chapstick that I will literally, because they come in a pack of 3 every year. It's the seasonal candy cane from Chapstick brand. I kid you not. I will buy like 4 packs of these every year. So this is my chapstick the entire year around. I don't care if it's July. This candy cane is in my car. That generally tends to be one in my purse. There's one in my room. Everywhere that I am, this chapstick is. It is so good because I'm obsessed with peppermint. I've said that like a billion times, but this is a very like, it's kind of like this sweet mint. It doesn't taste, obviously, but it's a sweet mint scent, and it's just so moisturizing. I really love it. I mean, it's nothing like overly like shea butter or anything super moisturizing like that, but this is perfect for me. And the pack is only like $3.49 or something, and oh, so good. I get mine at Target every year. They might even still have some. I'm not quite sure. But I find mine at the little end caps, like right in the aisle where they have all that random stuff they try and get you to buy as you're checking out. That's where I normally find mine at. But this is the best chapstick you'll probably ever use, at least in my opinion, for years now. And then, oh, one more lip thing. I almost forgot. I just picked this up a little bit ago, like a week or two ago, but I actually really like the formula of these. And it's the Color of the Year set from Sephora and Pantone Universe. And it's just the Marsala Layering Lip Collection. It comes with 5 One is in my car right now, and that one is really pretty. I put a picture on my Instagram with that so you can kind of see the color of it, since I can't swatch it for you since it's not in here. But it's Cedar Rose, Dusty Cedar Rose. I don't know what, that's the color that's missing out of here. But the formula of these is really nice and really creamy. The first one is Marsala. They're definitely not like a matte lip. They are creamy and nothing too overpowering. I mean, you gotta let it warm up a little bit to get more pigmentation, but it's just, that's that color right there. It's not super bright, but I just really like them when I swatch them in the store. And the next one is in Canyon Clay. I think they're just such pretty nude colors. This one's a little bit more pigmented. It's right there. So I mean, there's just slight differences, which is why I love these. I mean, it says layering lip collection, so I don't know if that means you can put them all together, or you should, but I wore the other one by itself and I liked it. And the next one is Rose Dawn, which is just like, these are all nudes. But this one has got like a slight pink. This is such a pretty color. It's a slight pink undertone. It's right there. I don't know if the camera's doing these justice, but I would definitely, if you're in Sephora, pop in and swatch these before they're gone, because I think they're a limited edition. And the last one is Muted Clay. This one's a little bit darker, but it doesn't show up super dark. This really natural like range of colors. Really like them. I think it's only like 28 or so not bad. And then I'll just go what's next to it is Lush. I had heard about this, but I didn't find Lush until like last January, like the end of January. So all the Christmas stuff is pretty much gone already. And I'd heard crazy things about this, that everybody loved it. And so when it came out this year, obviously I had to buy one. I did buy another one, a bigger one, because there's 3 different sizes. But this is the Snow Fairy Body Gel. Yeah, limited edition shower gel. It smells so good. I mean, pretty much anybody who knows Lush probably knows how it smells, but it's like this most amazing, perfect blend of sweet candy. I'm not a fan of overly sweet things, but this is obsessed-worthy scent, because it's like light, but it's so invigorating because it smells so sweet, like you wish you could eat it. And then they have like 4 or 5 different other things that are scented with that same smell. The one thing I believe that's year round that's scented like it is one of their soaps, and it's the Godmother, I believe. The Godmother soap smells like it. This, I was sad. Literally next year I'm definitely gonna learn to buy bulk of these, because I only bought one, and it's the Candy Mountain, and this one's a bubble bar, and it's got a slight shimmer to it, but I want to just take a bath right now because it smells so good. So good. But those things sell so quickly before they even have like sales or anything, like towards the end of Christmas, trying to like get rid of the Christmas stuff. I'm gone already, and they're only like $8, but they smell so good. Another one that smells like that, I feel like that smell, I believe, from what I remember, is during the Easter collection this last year. They had like a little bunny. It was kind of like a flattened bunny that was like white and had little blue eyes. That one, the scent smelled almost identical to that, so definitely I'll probably pick some of those up. And then I'm not a fan of liner, like winged liner or just like eyeliner, but every once in a while I like to try and like do it. It's not because I'm horrible at it, it's just kind of like I feel like it takes more time than I want to use a lot of the time, but I finally found something that I enjoy using, and it's not incredibly hard. And it's surprising because it's a liquid liner, and normally I prefer gel if I do one. But this one is just the Kat Von D liquid liner, and this one is in Trooper. It's just like a little felt tip applicator. I mean, probably everybody and their mother already knows what this is, but mine's so tiny because I got a little kit during Christmas that had like a mascara and a lipstick, and I just wanted to try it, so I was like, whatever. But I have it on today. And it's really easy to use. I mean, definitely liner in itself just takes a long time to do. It just is a fact. But this definitely helps me personally, since I don't do it all the time. That's saying a lot. If you can have like a beginner or somebody who doesn't do it a lot be able to work with product, I think that that's definitely saying something. So this one is really, really great. And then this one I've had for a while, and I probably talked about it, but I just find myself using it on days when I just want like a very natural glow, nothing like overly highlighted. I have it on today. It just adds this pretty little like glimmer, if you will, and it's just the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder, and then mine is the Luminous Light. This is one of those things that you can't really get it to translate on camera, but it's the most amazing powder. And what I love about it is no matter how much I use, I feel like it never looks any different. Like that never starts to get flattened out, or at least I haven't hit that point yet. So definitely for the price, it's a little bit pricier, but I would definitely say since you use, even if you feel like you're using a lot, you're still not using a lot of products. It lasts you a long time. That's kind of how I think about it. If I find a product that's expensive, I think about how long it's going to last me. It kind of like helps decide if I want to get it or not. And then, okay, I know I did my video like a while back about the ColourPop lippy sticks. And I'm obsessed with those. They're so awesome. But I finally went ahead and grabbed some of the shadows because I was like, why not? And they're so good. Literally, I feel like that's all that I was using during December. And they're so glittery. How do you not like that? Honestly, I got a couple of the Christmas things. This one is Never Naughty. The boxes are super cute. And it just has 4 shadows in it. I believe these are all 4 limited edition, and they'll have them up until like the 11th, so Sunday the 11th, I believe. And they're super incredibly pigmented. The only downside, which I mean is totally not that big of a deal, is you can't put them in a palette because they'll dry out, so which is why you have to have them in the little boxes. And then I saw this set and I thought they were the most amazing colors. The Megan Naik, I don't want to butcher her poor name, but the collection she did with ColourPop, and it's just 4 of the shadows. They're just like a light creamy one, the brown, sorry, that one's like a plummy purple. This one's like an amazing like taupey with a mix of like rose gold. I think I'm just going to take it out and swatch for you because that one is my favorite out of the whole thing. I thought it was going to be the purple because I really like plum and burgundy colors, but this one totally stole the show. Like that is just on my finger right there. Like it is so good. And then it's one of those, another thing I love about these shadows is it's one of those things where it actually translates, because I have the hardest time with shadows that look like that on your finger or in the pan, and they go on my eyes and they don't look nearly as like colorful or pigmented or glittery, and it kind of sucks. But these totally are not like that, because it's kind of hard with the lighting right here, but that's the color right there. And I don't even need to sit there and layer and layer. That's just like one swipe, me going over with what I had on my finger. But they're just so pigmented. And I mean, for $5 a product, even if you're trying and you're unsure, it's $5. So you really can't beat that. And then I got the Not a Box of Chocolates set as well. And this one just has 6. I believe everything I got is limited edition except for the Megan one that I just showed you. But the colors are just so awesome. So good. So good. I have to say that's definitely one of my favorite finds of the entire year, but I will go into more depth with that in the next video. And then like a notable mention, I kind of want to do like a drugstore haul video soon as well, but I went ahead, L'Oreal came out with like a new collection of nail polishes. I can't remember what the collection was called, but go to your Rite Aid or CVS or Walgreens and pick these up. I'm a nail junkie, so I know exactly what I'm talking about. These are amazing and are going to blow you away if you like nail polish at all. This one is so pretty. I'm going to put a picture up today using this one, and I have another one on my nails right now. Literally, this is one coat with no top coat. It's just phenomenal, and I have it right here too. It's Caution Please is what I have on my nails right now. Like, can you see how amazing and metallic, and it's so pigmented. It's slightly textured, but it's just so good. And this one is like gorgeous. Get this. If you only want to get one because you don't believe me for some reason, like, get this one. It is called Masked Affair, or Masked, M-A-S-K-E-D Affair. This in the sunlight has the most amazing rainbow holographic effect I've ever seen on any nail polish ever. Like, I kid you not, this stuff is gold. pick up this collection from L'Oreal. And then I think I only have 2 things left. I got the limited edition Caramel Apple Dream Tea. I've been looking at this forever, for everywhere, because they supposedly have it on Target, but it was never in stock and it was never in stores. Needless to say, I went on Amazon and finally got it. Oh, it's so good. If you like apple cider or anything like that, and maybe you don't want all the extra sugar of the apple juice that's going into this stuff is amazing because it's tea and it's caramel apple flavored, and you can just either have it by itself or just add a little bit of honey, so not as much sugar at all. But this is good. I mean, you can't have a favorites video for me without some tea. I mean, this is just like normal. It smells so good. It really does smell good. And the last thing I want to talk to you about is probably the most exciting thing I found this whole entire year. Like, I kid you not, I went out and bought 2 more just because I was so excited. It is the Nest Fragrances Body and Soul Spray in Grapefruit. Okay, first of all, let me tell you, this thing was normally like $50, and I got mine off Sephora for like 20 or 25. It's a full-size bottle, so 3.4 ounces of... Sorry, I have a hair, and I can feel it, but I can't get it. I have the hardest time finding fragrances because everything changes on me. My skin doesn't like very many things that smells like bug spray to me at the end of the day or gives me a headache. Just isn't good. I kid you not, I've been wearing like the same fragrance for like 8 years because it's the only one I can wear. But this is holy grail status right here because it's the first fragrance. I wish I could spray it and have you smell it in all its glory. But anyway, when I was reading reviews on it on Sephora's website, a lot of people didn't like it because they're like, oh, it only smells like grapefruit. I don't smell any of the undernotes or anything like that. And that's what sold me, because I don't like when a fragrance changes into like its base notes or the mid notes. I don't like that. Like, if I like the way it smells on me when I first spray it, I want it to stay like that. And this is the first fragrance that actually does that. It just smells like grapefruit, like kind of like a candied grapefruit, but it's so good. So at least for me, this lasts on me all day. Like, I'll spray it before I go out, and at the end of the night I can still smell it. And that's huge, especially for anybody that has the same problem as me and your skin turns everything nasty and nothing ever stays, or you feel like you can't smell it anymore. I would definitely give this a go. It might be the entire line, so maybe if you don't like a grapefruit scent and you just go under Nest and the fragrances. This one's a soul spray, or body and soul spray, so I don't know if it's different than any other perfumes or anything, but I would definitely give this a go. And like I said, I got so excited that I went ahead and bought 2 backups. So I think I'll be good for a while. And that is going to be it for my December favorites. And like I said, I have a good amount of videos planned to be putting out very soon and filming for you. And I do apologize for being gone. So thank you all so much for watching. And I hope you all had an amazing Christmas and New Year's. And I did, side note, film a video in between the time that I was gone, so I might say something like, I hope you have an amazing Christmas in it, but I'll be putting it up soon. Just know that I did film it. I just didn't have time to get it up for you before Christmas. So that will be coming soon, and I'm so excited to put up everything that I have in mind for you on here. So I hope you all have an amazing week, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!